So once upon a time, there were 3 high elf sisters, and these are Queldore a la high elves. They're not highborn, they're not blood elves, because that hasn't happened yet. No, they're high elves. And these are the Windrunner sisters, Verisa, Illyria, and Sylvanas. Alright, so there's 3 sisters, and one of the sisters runs off and hooks up with human dude named Tellurion. Fuck me, I don't know. Anyway, they go through the dark portal and they're never heard from again. And then Verisa runs off and hooks up with a human dude who is Ronan, who led the Kirin Tor till he got killed. And then Sylvanas is still hanging out around Silvermoon, and then the Lich King shows up and just everything explodes the sun, well, most of all, creating the Blood Elves. Although Sylvanas herself was never a Blood Elf because she died in the battle and she got resurrected as Banshee, which, you know, she's looking pretty good for that now. But anyway, so Sylvanas gets resurrected as a Banshee by the Lich King, and the Lich King's making her do stuff, but Sylvanas gets so mad, she breaks free of the control of the Lich King and finds her old corpse body, and she becomes the Banshee Queen. And when she breaks free of the Lich King's control, a bunch of Scourge simultaneously, possibly because of her breaking free, or is it exactly because of her break? I don't know. Anyway, a bunch of Scourge also break free and now have their brains back in their own control, and they become the Forsaken, who all lived in Lordaeron. And yeah, so Sylvanas sets up in the Undercity and she declares her people the Forsaken because the world has forsakened them. And she joins up with the Horde, and then later she gets the Blood Elves into the Horde because they're her people. Anyway, so then everybody goes off to Northrend to fight the Lich King because that's her vendetta. That's her revenge boner, is to kill Arthas, a la the Lich King. And they do that. Sylvanas fights him in a dungeon, and then serial killer walks after us, and she shoots walls with arrows, and we escape at the last minute on an airship. It was pretty cool. But anyway, so we defeat the Lich King, and Sylvanas is looking around at all this scourgy stuff, and she's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get me some of this. So she grabs, I think it's four Valkyries? Valkyrs? She grabs 4 of the floating scourgy Valkyrie angel ladies who have the power to create new Forsaken, because Sylvanas has realized that her people cannot procreate on their own, and so to keep a strong foothold and to continue to have progenitors, that she needs to create new Forsaken. So basically, she has become the new Lich Queen in that she's creating her own undead army to serve her. But now, whenever a Forsaken wakes up, they get a choice. They can either run around and probably get murdered by the Scarlet Crusade, or they can come join the team, basically. That's their pitch. That's the pitch, you know? Hey, we woke you up from your grave. Come join us, or you're going back in, pretty much. Anyway, so she decides she's gonna invade Gilneas, because it's like right there. And there's like a big wall, and the wall was enough to stop her before the Cataclysm, and then the Cataclysm happened, and she was like, over there, I want it. So she busts in there, she kills, the king of Greymane. She kills Greymane's son, whose name, his name's Liam, now I remember, and she plagues the shit out of the entire place. She basically takes it over, kicks all the Worgens out, or they were kind of Worgen-y at that point, but anyway, she kicks them all out, makes them go live with the Night Elves in a tree, and she's continuing to have, she got like stabbed to death at one point, but then she got brought back to life by one of her Valkyr. So yeah, basically Sylvanas has decided that the only way for her and her people to survive is if they pretty much eliminate all other life on Earth and turn it into a forsaken planet where everybody is just undead. Although I really think she has a flaw in her logic, because eventually, you know, it's gonna run out of alive people to turn into dead people. So, I don't know. I don't know what her master plan is. But, you know, it's gonna be interesting. Maybe wouldn't it be cool if she became, like, the next, the boss? Maybe she's eyeing Gary like, I bet I could do this shit better. Yeah. So that's Sylvanas. Sylvanas Windrunner. Her sisters like to bang humans, and she is hardcore and pretty awesome. Also, you know, she's the Lich Queen.